welcome back to Grandpa's Time. Hey grandkids. I wanted to talk about shot placement on deer today. I've got a target here we're going to use as a visual representation, and I'll show you a few different places where I think you should shoot a deer and where I think you should not shoot a deer. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got a nice whitetail buck here, and on these targets it shows you the lungs, 2 lungs, and the heart. When I learned to hunt deer, this is the shoulder. Everyone says aim behind the shoulder. You hit behind the shoulder and you're probably going, especially with a decent bullet, you're probably going to penetrate both lungs and kill that deer. And they don't suffer, but you put them down and they're done. If you're a little low, you're probably going to hit that heart. Okay, which if you hit the heart, they may run a little bit, but they are going to die. Some people aim for the high shoulder, and that's a lot of some people say, well, you can break the deer down. You're gonna possibly break that shoulder bone and lung damage. But you know, I like to shoot a little behind it because I think you're doing the least amount of meat damage. So that's where I always aim. Okay, so that's a pretty common shot. Aim behind the shoulder. Now I'm going to show you. You've got the front of the deer. If the deer was facing you, I'll show you a picture of a deer facing you here. If he was facing me, I would aim right for the center of his chest. You aim right for the center of his chest, and you're gonna break that deer down. But I wouldn't do it at an angle like this, because all you're going to hit is meat or ribs, and you're not going to kill the animal. You want to hit, if he's looking at you sideways, aim behind the shoulder. If he's facing you, you aim for the center of that. You're going to hit his lungs and his heart going that way. It's going to go boom. It's going to probably hit that heart. You aim for the center of his chest, and that bullet is going to go like that. Okay, that's a facing shot. What I wouldn't aim for is the neck. A lot of people say don't shoot him in the face or in the head, and I tend to agree with that mostly. Whoops. There's a good chance you could take his jaw off or something and not kill the animal. I have had times where that's the only shot I had, and I aimed right here, okay, because I was hunting for meat and I didn't care about the head that much, because when you hit him there, you're eliminating the European mount. You'd have to just chop it and have just the skull plate attached to the antlers. So I don't recommend a headshot, but if you are going to shoot him in the head, it's a small target, okay? Make sure your target, but I've had a shot where I could only shoot him here. I didn't have another shot because of the trees. I shot him there and he dropped to the ground. I walked up to him and he was dead, okay? But I would never purposely aim for the neck, all right? I don't think there's a very high percentage shot in that. If he's facing away from you and you shot behind him, yeah, possibly if you're a good shot, you could hit him in the spine and kill him. But I don't like that shot either. I would prefer to wait. Sometimes if you just wait a couple of seconds, a deer will move and you'll have a better angle of a shot. Anyway, so just in review, behind the shoulders, if he's facing you, aim for the center of the chest. And thanks for watching. Okay, I hope that helps. I just want you to enjoy hunting if you decide you want to hunt. But shooting an ethical shot and not having an animal suffer, I think, is really important, and it's a big part of hunting. It's really important to me that I don't let an animal suffer. And the one time I had an animal get away, it was I made a bad shot and it got away, and it still bothers me. So Take your time, put the shot where you want to put it, and you're doing yourself a favor and you're doing the animal a service. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this.